Hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land this morning? This morning, right? This evening. I don't even know what time it is. As you can tell by the title of this, I'm not feeling good. There's something going around the harbor. I'm not sure what it is, but I've got it. Been congested and feeling poorly and feeling ill all day today. And apparently, according to the morning net, I'm not the only one. So, hey Tom, how you doing, brother? So anyway, little illness in paradise. What are you gonna do? Hey Wood Beast, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. Oh man, laundry and shower day. That felt good. That was really nice, taking a shower. Needed it. Got laundry done. Laundry every week. 12 bucks. 12 bucks a week. Hey BT Express, how you doing? 12 bucks a week to do laundry. I did laundry last Monday, did laundry this Monday, 12 bucks to do laundry. I'm figuring out Monday is not a good day to do laundry. Someone told me there was nobody in the laundromat on Sunday and got island fever. Yeah, I'm not sure what I got, but it ain't good. It ain't pretty. Whatever it is, it ain't pretty. Oh, anyhow. Yeah, someone told me Sunday there was nobody in the laundromat. Today it was really packed. So, hey Kim, how you doing, darling? Yeah, something going around the harbor here, which is really odd because I've not been around a lot of people lately. I mean, I've been down in my whole nose to the grind wheel trying to work. I'm surprised that I got afflicted. I heard about other people in the harbor being ill, but I've not been around anybody else in the harbor. So I'm not really sure how I got ill, except, you know, maybe in the bathrooms or something. I probably picked it up in there using the bathroom, would be my guess. So food poisoning. No, it's not food poisoning. You know, other people in the harbor have been complaining about feeling poorly, and I do all my own cooking, so I doubt it's food poisoning. Especially since about the only thing I've had the last couple of days is pasta. So kind of hard to get food poisoning from pasta. Yesterday it was fettuccine alfredo. Today it was pasta with pasta sauce. Needless to say, I've got a, as you can tell, there's not a lot of variety in the pantry at the moment. Oh, and tomorrow we're gonna have pasta again. So, it's just, you know, overall feeling, touch the door, yeah, probably. Door or the faucets or something, yeah, I probably picked it up that way. So, no, I did not get a flu shot. I've never gotten a flu shot in my life. Never have. I'm not too keen on getting them. I've heard of too many people getting the flu shot and then getting the flu from it. So I figure if I get the flu, I get the flu. I need to build up my antibodies so they can defend themselves against stuff like that. But anyhow, so I'm not feeling great tonight. So, hey Marie, good to see you. Other than that, pretty good day today. Pretty good day today. It was really cloudy and overcast this morning. So when I took Miss Lily ashore for her morning walk this morning, it was cloudy and overcast and heavy dew had fallen. I almost thought it rained. I don't think it rained, but it was such a heavy dew that the boat was all wet. The dinghy was all wet. And so I took Miss Lily ashore this morning and she did her business. We went for a little bit of a walk. Not a big walk because they still have that Celtic festival that they're cleaning up from. Hopefully they got all that done today, so tomorrow that won't be there and we can go for our normal walk. They were occupying the area where we normally walk, the dog and I, so where I throw the tennis ball and stuff for her. But anyhow, went down there and did her walk, came back, got on the dinghy, came back to the boat, and loaded up the laundry and stuff, went back over to the city marina and did laundry today, and that took a long time. It really did. I think it was the washing load took 39 minutes and the dryer took 49 minutes. You know, you put in your little credit card and you tell it, you know, what you want it. You know, it was a heavy load with hot water and, you know, whatever, and you tell it to start, and they charge you $3 a load. $3 a load to wash, $3 a load to dry. I had 2 washing machines and 2 dryer loads, so 12 bucks. $12 a week, $48 a month to do laundry. I don't know, that just seems high to me. But you know, there's no place else to go do it. There's very few laundromats here in the Florida Keys, and I understand they charge the same amount. In fact, there's some locals that wish they could use the laundromat here that us cruisers have access to, but since they're not on a mooring ball here, they don't get to, you have to use this little credit card at the marina office. You go in the marina office and pay them, and then they credit the credit card with money, and then you can take the credit card and use it in the washroom and in the dry. I wonder if I could use it in other places. Huh, I mean, it works just kind of like a debit card. Wonder if I could use it at a grocery store or something. I don't know. Hadn't thought of that. Huh, I'll have to ask around and find out. Test it and see. Anyhow, Ed says, is fresh fruit cheap? Being Florida grows so much. It's not expensive here. It's just, you know, right now I'm kind of broke. So hopefully only 24 hour, take some vitamins, get some sleep and rest. Yeah, that's probably pretty much what I'm doing. So pretty much. So, but yeah, there's a nice little fruit stand over here, and there's quite a bit of local fruits and vegetables. But I don't see that as being cheap. You know, there's a nice selection, nice variety, and the stuff's fresh and looks good. But it all depends on what you do. Like, I made the mistake one day of buying one of these little packages they had of cut up fruit. You know, you know, it had watermelon, and it had pineapple, and it had cantaloupe in it, and it was all already pre-cut up into this little container. Probably volume-wise less fruit than I would have gotten from a single cantaloupe, or maybe about the same as I would have gotten if I had, you know, cut up a cantaloupe by itself. That much volume, if you can imagine how much volume that is. That's like 12 bucks. 12 bucks to buy that little tote. Now, I did that when I very first came down here, and I learned never to do that again, because the cantaloupe's only like 4 bucks, and a pineapple's like $2 here, $2-3 for a pineapple. Strawberries are readily available here, local strawberries as well. So okay, so I guess in answer to your question, yes, fruit is readily available and fairly affordable here. I guess that's it. Meat here is very expensive. I mean, it's nothing to see beef on sale at $10 a pound. You know, something like I mean, I've not had a ribeye, I don't think, but maybe once the entire time I've been here. And I mean, they're just too expensive. You just can't afford to buy them. You know, $12, $13, $14 a pound normally. So I obviously aren't doing that kind of stuff anymore. So cleared 6 inches last night. Wow. Well, I'm glad I'm not where you guys are with all that white plague stuff. Here I am complaining, pissing and moaning, not feeling good down here in the Florida Keys where it's sunny and warm. And it is pretty sunny and warm today. It's not really warm. It's windy and chilly, actually, right now. It's probably got to a high of 70 today, which, you know, isn't bad. It's quite comfortable, actually. Just a slight little bit on the chilly side because of the breeze. Got some interesting footage of a manatee today. There was a manatee right pretty much underneath the docks. You know, the sun's setting. The sun is setting, would be, but it's still high enough right now that it's too bright to be able to show anything on the camera. It just burns out the lens at this brightness. But I'll show it here in just a second. Had a foot in Maryland. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me turn it over so you guys can see the sunset. There it is. You can see it's just kind of really bright right now. I can't look that direction with the naked eye just yet. It's that bright. So. Oh, anyhow. So listen, guys, I've not asked for much lately. I've been trying to not hit things up, but being ill today, I kind of missed a day's worth of work today, and I have got a couple of huge bills coming up. Thank you, Woodbees. Appreciate you putting that up there. So, guys, I'm gonna have to hit pretty heavy today, tomorrow, next day, whatever. I've got I need groceries. Need groceries, got a phone bill coming up, and the mooring ball rent coming the end of the month. And so I'm kind of concerned about my ability to be able to make ends meet this month. And I also have to get Miss Lily into the vet. Her rabies shot is come due. So I need to get her to a veterinary and get her rabies shot. And the vet over here, unfortunately, won't let me just bring her in and do the rabies shot. They want to do a wellness check on her. So just to have her go in, and even though I do her other shots, you know, the DHLPP, the 7-way shot, I usually do that myself. I can buy that and have it mailed to me. Up in Alaska, we had a place we could go get it. In Montana, we had a place we could go get it. In Ohio, we had a place we could go get it. Down here in Florida, you can't, there's no pet supply where you can go pick up a DHLPP here, but I can order one in and have it shipped in so I can give her her 7-way shot. But just to go in and get the damn rabies shot is going to be like $150 for her. I mean, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. They don't have to do a wellness check. But you know how the vets do that. They do it that way because forcing everybody to have a rabies shot every, what, couple of years, they guarantee that, you know, they'll be able to pad the bill a little bit with some other stuff. Anyhow, so I'm going to have to hit pretty hard right now and say, guys, we need some funds. If anybody's out there and capable of donating, we substantially need some funds. Real estate, you know, I've been busting my butt on the real estate trying to get it in gear. I'm making good success, but it's not, obviously, you know, no income yet. It takes time for that to get going and happen. And I have spent every available dollar that I had in marketing and postage and getting things going with that. I've been doing a lot of free stuff lately with social media, taking advantage of that kind of stuff, but still it's going to be a long road. So hey Gavin, how you doing, man? So anyhow, I'm just saying, I've got a lot of bills I need to take care of here. I'm getting kind of worried about them, and I am loath to start working at another company. 2 reasons. One, I'm concerned that if the trolls find out about it, the trash people, they're going to cause damage for whoever is good enough to offer me a job. And so I'm a little leery going to work for somebody because I don't want to hurt whatever company. And 2, because frankly, once my real estate business gets going, which I think in the next 60 days we'll be making some real solid progress here in the next 60 days. I mean, we're only, what, 2 weeks into the year. And you know, January is usually a fairly slow month as things get started in the year. We'll get things much busier here as things go on, but anyhow, nothing right now. It's going to be another 60 days or so. So if you can, guys, if you can't, then you can't, but if you can, that'd be great. So I get mine every year. Wood beef, yeah, you need a rabies shot every year. Hey y'all, hey Gavin, hey Wood Beast. Rabies shots are good for 3 years. Some of them are. Miss Lily's is due now. She is due. So, hey Coyote, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. So, anyhow, there's the sun getting behind a little bit of cloud. We're getting a little color now. Not quite so bright. I can look that direction a little bit. Getting to be a beautiful sunset starting to happen. And of course, there is the dog, wandering around, checking stuff out as always. That's because I'm of a different state. Okay, yeah, maybe. Anyhow, isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. Very, very picturesque. But, oh man. Oh. Damn, I just about sat on my beverage. Got myself a seltzer water. I'm down to 4 cans of seltzer water at the moment. Well, I'm telling you, kids, I'm not kidding. We're getting tough around here. Pilot just got up from a nap. There you go. Hey, Dan Carter, how you doing, brother? Good to see you here. Oh, yeah, check that out, man. Nice looking sunset developing. No, she got her rabies shot was in Alaska. Her last rabies shot was in Alaska. When she was in New York, she got her heartworm medicine is what we got in New York. Yeah. Few clouds help the sunset. Stop trying to eat at some of the steak and seafood or the salad bar. Oh, try and eat. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be nice, huh? Yep. Yeah, guys, I see somebody asked to comment, when was her last rabies shot? You know, I got notice from the veterinary up in Alaska that she's due for her rabies shot. They actually send me notifications when it's due, and I got a notice that it's due, so make a 3D picture. That would be cool, yeah. Miss Shar, there you are. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Sometime soon. We've been super busy with the project and hope to get back up to speed soon with your channel updates. Wishing all here good fortune and good health in New Year. Oh, Miss Shar, thank you so much, sweetie. Appreciate it. Glad to see you back here. Yeah, beautiful sunset here from Boot Key Harbor here in beautiful Marathon, Florida. So, looks kind of pretty out there. Yes, dog. I'm being attacked by the dog. You guys can't see this, but let me see if I can turn this thing around. You see here, I'm being attacked by the dog. She's all up in my face, bouncing on me. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Huh? You're just happy because I'm scratching your butt. I'm scratching up here on top of her butt. She loves when I scratch the top of her butt. Are you enjoying that, huh? Are you enjoying that? Oh, yes. That feels so good, huh? That feels so good, huh? That feels so good. Is that the spot? Is that the spot for you? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, man. No, actually, I was thinking about it. Miss Lily's shot was 3 years ago, I guess it was. I think it was about 3 years ago. Miss Lily is a class act. Yeah, she is. Yeah, Bill's back. There's Bill. There's Bill right there. Right, that's Bill right there. That's Lanicki. That's Lanicki. Yeah, they're back in the harbor. Oh, man. Show you a bit more of that sunset. Look how pretty that is with the sun coming through the clouds and all. We should start hearing some conch horn here any second. Conch horn should start blowing here pretty soon. Yeah, another beautiful day in paradise, kids. Hey, Dave Marshall, how you doing, man? Good to see you here. Oh, looks great. I missed it because of the buildings. So, okay, well, yeah, no buildings here. That's a very kind remark. Yeah, Woodbeast is a good guy. All rabies shots are good for 3 years. You get a puppy shot at 1 year. Booster, and then every 3 years thereafter. I wouldn't sweat it. Okay, well, I sweat it because she's due for a shot, so. And she has to have her shots up to date, otherwise we get in trouble here. So it can wait if need be, or if this is something that Florida Marathon is going to require. Yeah, she's got to have her rabies shots, guys. She'll get in trouble here with the marina and with the city if I get stopped by law enforcement and she doesn't have a current rabies thing. They do check them here. Yep, you're absolutely right, Wind Dancer. It's just a money thing. Absolutely just a money thing. I mean, the odds of her contracting rabies when she lives on a boat and pretty much is on leash all the time, and you know, the odds of her getting rabies is slim to none. Probably 1 in 10,000 chance of her getting rabies, but still, you got to go get a rabies shot, and you got to get her to the vet, and you got to have a health check, and you got to have a little stupid thing hanging on her collar. So, is it Cuba? No, we're not in Cuba. We're in America. I have the same problem traveling down to, yeah. You know, we're not even talking about traveling abroad. I mean, if I were to go over to the Bahamas, I'd have to go into the vet and get a whole health check done with her. They would have to give her 7-way shot so they can certify that she's had them. And they would also require extra fees for the documentation to go to the Bahamas. And then Bahamas has their own requirements. You got to fill out and pay fees and stuff. So I got one for their whole life. Oh God, it seems the same as. Okay. End up getting your dog a passport, yeah? When animals are there, she could catch rabies from other dogs. Other dogs is about it, I guess. Well, no, there's raccoons and stuff here. There's some raccoons. Hell, I hit a raccoon when I was driving taxi. Ran one over. So, yeah, there's raccoons here, so they can get rabies from raccoons. And in fact, where I walk her right along the mangroves, you know, there's a good chance she could get into a raccoon there along the mangroves. I don't think she can get one from the iguanas. Oh, roadkill, yeah. Thump thump. Yeah, I don't take her any place where there's any roadkill. Uh-oh, someone's sneaking up on me. There we go. Dinghy coming up behind me. Some of the neighbors going by. Huh. They can't. Okay. Not sure who or what can't, but they can't. Did you saw any pirates during your sailing trips? Nope, didn't see any pirates during my sailing trip. Nope, no pirates here. Somebody's been watching one too many Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Did see a manatee today. Really up close. There was a manatee literally underneath my dinghy at the dinghy dock today. Iguanas, yes, that's right. Yes, iguanas, that's what I was thinking. So, rabies are raccoon, skunks, bats, foxes, and coyotes, but mostly trolls. Oh, Dan, you got that right, man. Yep, yep. Actually, I did watch. Whoop. I knocked the dog down. Can you focus on the sun? I am focused on the sunset, please. Let's not start this nonsense again. There's the sunset. There's the conchorns going. Well, it's not looking like he's trying to get going. Sounds pretty pitiful, actually. Video pirates everywhere, Game of Thrones, it's the top rated series. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, we don't watch too much TV here. Keskin are from Turkey and Fledge, yeah, okay. Raccoon approached with aim to attack my sister, clearly a rabbit, and she had to jump up into a farm veggie stand and onto its roof to escape getting bitten. She was able to shoot and kill it, thankfully. Wow, Miss Shar, that's wild. Yeah, they can get pretty nasty. So, be handling winter rentals for snowbirds. John Parker, I very well may be. I was actually approached today by a fella about doing some property management. I've done a lot of that in the past. In fact, when I had my real estate office in New York, I used to manage 2,000 units. I was kind of hoping not to get into that business, but it would be very difficult to turn down the money. And it's a service that apparently needs to be done here. There's a lot of people here looking for property managers that are decent property managers. I would prefer focusing on residential resale, but I may in fact get involved in property management here. especially early on as we're trying to get started, get going. So, how did you guess it? Okay. Not sure what that's about. Not me, but my older brother. Yes, he's doing that. Okay, I'm not sure what any of that's about. Okay, lots of conch horns being blown now. There's one guy having a real problem with it. He sounds like sounds like a sick cow. He's not getting a good clean blow on it, so. What is a conch horn? Well, a conch horn comes from, from conch, C-O-N-C-H. It's a snail that lives here in the Caribbean, and it's a big giant snail. And what you do is you pop a small hole in the conch shell, reach in with a knife and right at a very particular spot, and cut the foot, the connection loose, and then you can get the conch out of the conch horn, and they eat them. Conch are very good. I've had conch many times. They make them all different kinds of ways. My favorite is ceviche, little conch ceviche. But then they take the leftover horn, and then they can blow through that hole and play it kind of like a trumpet to some degree, although it's a single note. It's just a brrr, and that's about it. So Cocoa Plum is who I use for a play. So there you go, Wind Dancer. There you go, Cocoa Plum. You can do that too. But if you're looking for a rental, let me know. I can hook you up with rentals. Not a problem. Whether I manage them or somebody else does. If you have a rental that you want managed, I can handle that too. Anyhow, kind of losing the sunset into the clouds right now. See a little bit of color, but it's kind of blocked by the sailboats, so. Good explanation, many thanks, no problem. You catch any crabs over the side there? Actually, no. No, I put out a shrimp trap and I caught one small crab in the shrimp trap, but that's about it, so. There you go, Woodbeast, thank you. There's my PayPal link. They were nice, told them 2 weeks max, and they didn't mind going back to the Pacific. Okay. Key Colony is big bucks for monthly rentals, $5,000 a month average last time I was there. Yep, John Parker, that's absolutely correct. It just depends on where you're at and what property you're looking for, and you know what market you're in for. Right now there's a real shortage of available rentals, so everything is getting premium dollars. Very, very premium dollars, so just the way it is right now. It's just the way it is. Hello, dog. Hello, dog. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Huh? If you allow you to hunt them or not allow. Yep, there's plenty of lobster. Hey, Carl, driving to look at an A-deck in Port St. Lucie. They are hauling me on the 28th bottom paint, new through holes, new NEMA 2000 transducer. Oh, cool, Dave. Very cool. Hey, Steve Gifford, how you doing, man? Good afternoon or evening, sir. So, yeah, well, Woodbeast posted my my link there again, and guys, as I was saying before, I've been kind of good, and I've been trying not to ask lately, but pressure is upon me right now. I've got a couple big bills coming up, and the pantry is getting kind of bare. I mean, quite literally, I've had pasta 2 nights in a row because that's about all that's left. Got some eggs left and some canned fruit, and that's what we're down to. So if anybody is in a position to be able to contribute to the adventure, I need a lot. I got to pay my mooring ball, I got to pay my phone bill, and I got to put some food in the boat. Working very hard at trying to get my real estate business up and running. I've been focusing on that, putting in a ton of hours actually. I mean, I really have been. I've been putting 8, 9, 10-hour days in, focusing on that and getting stuff done. Got a lot of direct mail done. Every stamp I could find, I've stuck on envelopes and mailed out. Probably have Probably have 300 pieces out in the last week, 300 mailers out in the last week, which is just scratching the surface of what I should be doing, frankly, but making good progress. But you know, right now I'm worried about just getting the phone bill and the mooring ball fee taken care of, and then I'll be good for another month. And I think at the end of that month, I really do. I think I'm getting close enough now that I'm on the cusp. I'm on the verge of some serious success with this, and we'll have a much better feel for where I'm at. But right now, frankly, guys, I'm a little concerned. So if anybody's out there and is in a position to do some contributions, now is the time. Could really use some funds. So I hate to continue asking, but unfortunately, there's no other option for me right now. As you guys, many of you guys know, I did get a job here trying to do something else, and thanks to the trash people, damn near putting the cab company out of business because the guy was good enough to offer me a job. I'm a little leery about taking a position with any place else around here for fear they would do the same to that person. I've actually had some other cab companies offer to have me go work for them, but I'm concerned about doing that because I'm concerned that it might blow back on them poorly. So, and you know, the focus is on getting the real estate business together. The more time I spend doing other things, the more I'm lost about what's going on. So, I'm staying in Key Colony 2,000. Is that too much? If you're staying in Key Colony, 2,000 a week's about right. Depends on the property. Thank you. Very cute dog. I'm lost. What happened? Oh, long story, Wood Dancer. Long story. And you still get food stamps with? No. We told you before. Don't tell anyone. Yep, I know, Pilot. I'm not telling anybody. I'm not telling anybody anything. But you know, still, just. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. So anyhow, kids, that's kind of the way it is here right now. A little tough, but it'll get better. There's a little bit of the sunset. Well, I really thought it was going to be a nice one tonight, but the cloud cover just kind of blocked it out. So things I read down there make me nervous. Things you read about what? Loose lips sink ships, yeah. All of a sudden, Miss Lily turned around and briskly went back up forward. What was that for, dog? Huh. Maybe she has to go pee. I don't see her. I think she's peeing up on deck. Good. Check my PayPal. All right, I'll check my PayPal. Thanks, Tom. I have my other phone turned off and I'm using, well, sorry about that, guys. I just realized, sorry about that. I just realized I stuck you guys against the wall. So, oh, Tom, Superman, thank you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. That'll help. That'll definitely help. Low-cost dog shots. Animal services. Yeah, okay, there's an interesting thing. Huh, we'll have to check that out. Somebody sent me information about some low-cost dog shots, I guess through the ASPCA. I think they require the dog to be spayed, however. I seem to remember hearing something about that, but I'll look into that and see what they say. And see what goes on. See. As soon as he knows I'm on the phone, stupid trash people get on here and start calling like they're disrupting something. What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh man, some people just don't have any attention. I guess they must not have been held enough as a child. You know, their mother didn't love them or something. I don't know. I don't understand why some people have to go through such extreme measures for someone to have any attention for them. So unfortunately, Wood Beast, it's no caller ID, so can't report them, can't block them, but it's on my old number that I don't use anymore. So they can't interfere with our conversations any. They can't interfere with what we're doing. They just, you know, are calling up just to be buttheads. I mean, and that's the kind of people these trash people are. They just want to be, buttheads. So try *68. Can you do that maybe? Will that bring it up? Let me try that. *68, is that it? All right, let me see. Where's my phone log? There we go. All. Okay, we'll hit that and we'll hit *68. See if it brings up anything. I hadn't thought about doing that.
Dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Nope. Yep. *68 doesn't work on no caller ID, so. And now watch, I'll guarantee you the guy calls back. He's probably heard me doing that. And I bet you he's gonna call back right now because that's just the kind of a butthead these trash people are. What a waste of breath. You know, I almost feel sorry for them at this point. I mean, obviously their life is so lonely and so bitter and so problematic that they have nothing better to do but then try to interrupt what other people are doing. You know, they're just, how sad. I mean, how really sad for them. So, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? There are some people out there that nobody gives a damn about, and the only way they can get any attention whatsoever is to be a pain in the butt to other people. Like I said, I feel sorry for them. I do. I mean, I'm a sad old lonely guy out here in the Florida Keys, kind of by myself, just me and my dog. But I'm not in such bad shape that I make prank phone calls to people trying to get attention, trying to get some acknowledgement, trying to get some. I don't know, what would you call that? They're just trying to get some acknowledgement that from somebody they exist. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said, I feel sorry for them. So, in fact, I feel very blessed. I mean, I feel blessed to be on my little boat here in Marathon and in a position where my real estate business is starting to kick in. It's going to grow. I'm hoping it does well. So. Thank you, Woodbees. Appreciate you putting up the PayPal. Guys, seriously, I really need some funds. So if anybody can help out right now, we're in much need of covering some bills and taking care of some stuff. So people like that just want you to be as miserable as they are. Yeah, Johnny Hag, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So yeah, there are some people that are that way, you know. Instead of them, you know, looking in themselves and trying to improve themselves and try to get better at stuff, which I've been focusing a lot on the last couple of years, frankly. I really have. I mean, ever since my wife asked for a divorce, I've really been focused on trying to improve myself and make myself a better person. And it's just sad how these people aren't doing that. So. Okay, could it be that someone has your old number? Oh yeah, Wind Dancer. There was people that I thought were my friends on here had actually given my phone number out to all the rest of the trash people. They actually gave the phone number out to all of them. So I'm divorcing next month as well. Well, sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. But ever since my divorce, you know, I've been focusing on trying to improve myself, become a better person, trying to help out and do more for my community. And I've been, you know, doing a lot of introspection. And can you use return call to get back? No, tried that. That's what that *68 is, to return the call, and you can't. It came back with a message saying that you can't do that. So. You know, and I've asked the phone company about it, and the phone company says there's nothing they can do. So you have to know a phone number in order to be able to block a number. So making Carl's great again. There you go, Carl. I like that. So, oh, swear to goodness, I don't understand the kind of negative behavior, Carl. I feel badly for you. Oh, Dan, it's okay, brother. It's okay. You know, these guys have nothing better in their life to do but to harass us and try to be disruptive. And so, it is what it is. This is why I ended up having to get another phone line. I mean, I had to run my phone bill up more, had to get a second line brought in, which cost me another $30 a month. But, it was either that or I couldn't use my phone for doing any kind of live stream, because every time I do, these troll idiots would call in and try to interrupt and be disruptive. So I don't get it. I don't get it either. I don't understand why some people behave that way, but they do. They absolutely do. So anyhow, kids, other than that, life is pretty good. So it's not half full to them, it's just a glass. Yeah, you're right. It's not half full for them, it's just a glass. Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? I feel sorry for these guys. Yep, separated since 1 year, and finally this adventure will end up very soon. Everything was started with eternity hopes, but reality breaks that dream and turned into nightmares. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Trap call com blog. Hey, would-be, I can't deal with that during the middle of a live stream, but can you email that link to me, and I will I'll look on that, ma'am. I'll look on that. Yeah, making Carl's great again. Well, that's what you do, you know. You have to. I mean, you know, you go through a divorce and you're like, man, what did I do wrong? You know, where was my mistake? What did I do wrong? And you know what? In retrospective, I mean, a couple years down the line now, having looked at this and looked at this and looked at this and looked at this, I don't think I did anything wrong. I really don't. I don't think there was anything that I did wrong. I was a loving, supportive husband to the nth degree, blew through every penny I had trying to be supportive to my wife and her daughter. I gave them everything I possibly could. And it was just, you know, give, and no giving back. There was nothing in return. And I should have seen that early on. I mean, that was my mistake, was not identifying those problems early on. When I met my ex-wife, she already had a baby. She had an infant, you know, little bambino when I met her, and she was living with her mother. And so, you know, frankly, she married me because I was a wealthy guy with a lot of property and money. And even though I was 17 years older than her, I could, you know, would be able to afford to, so she could escape. She could escape her mother. She could get away from living with her mother. She could have her own place and have some freedom and have some money to do stuff with. And that's what we did, you know. So she and I got married, and we just pissed through, well, a couple $1 million actually. Over 20 years, we kind of pissed through a couple $1 million worth of stuff. And after she kind of blew through all the money and left me with nothing, and she literally took the only car we had left. I mean, there was a time we had 5 cars at one point. We got down to 1 car. Then she took that, cleaned out my bank account, and left. So I've been looking at that, trying to figure out what was wrong with me. You know what? There was nothing wrong with me. What was wrong with me was not identifying her for the kind of person she was early enough. But I was thinking with the wrong head. And guys, you know what I'm talking about. I was thinking with the wrong head. So that was my mistake. Won't make that mistake again. I may be alone the rest of my life, but I won't make that mistake again. So, anyhow, Marie says, yep. Always 3 sides to a story, unfortunately. Been there, done that. Yep, absolutely, man. Would you be better, sir? And I can deeply understand what you've been through, especially if you were trying to be best to your spouse, but nothing enough for her, she claims. Yeah. Yeah, well, she's made all kinds of false claims and stuff. New beginnings, my man, new beginnings. Oh, absolutely, Oasis, absolutely, yep. Sunset. Now you know why I traveled South America. There you go. And why, okay. Hey, Morgan, what's going on, man? Almost same story with my situation. Divorce is cruel. Yes, it is. Little update on the sunset. There we go. Kind of where we're at. There really hasn't been much development. The sun's already down. We're not getting any kind of rays or anything up in the sky. The cloud cover seems to be, you know, too far in front of it and not high enough to get reflection off of it. So we're just getting that. So yeah, it's kind of gone. I knew it was going to be when it got down behind all those clouds. Those clouds are moving away, but by this point it's already too late. It's down over the horizon. So Anyhow, it is what it is. Hey, dog. How you doing, huh? How you doing? She's just pacing back and forth and pacing back and forth here on the boat. She really likes coming up on deck. She's been up on deck almost all afternoon today, just wandering around. She'll get up on the cabin roof like you see her up there. She'll walk around the deck back and forth. I don't know. She smells everything 10,000 times a day. Trying to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, I guess. So, it's gone. Okay, pink nose. Hey, Carl. Hey, Frank. How you doing, brother? Good to see you here, man. Wood Beast, thanks again for putting my PayPal up there. I appreciate that. Yeah, we got Old Homes Day. Yeah, Frank's visiting, and Miss Shara's here, and some people we haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen Frank on here for a while. I talked to Frank a lot, but I haven't seen him on here in a while. So Frank's been busy fighting his own demons, actually. Brr, a little chilly up on deck. So tomorrow is supposed to be the same as today. It's supposed to be cloudy and overcast. It was cloudy and overcast this morning, cleared up during the daytime. I'm afraid it's going to get cloudy and overcast probably again tonight. Or at least that's what it did last night. In fact, I was kind of surprised when I came up on deck this morning, because it had been like this, almost perfectly clear when I went to bed. When I got up in the morning, it was solid, just solid cloud cover. There was no clouds, or no open sky anywhere. So, hey, Bermuda Sun. Yeah, it's not too bad today. Not too bad right now. You can see how clear the sky is behind me. I mean, look at that. There's not hardly any clouds at all back that way. And if we look over towards the sunset, you can see there's a whole bunch of clouds down here on the horizon, these little puffy things up along there. And that's about it. Oh, and pretty much no clouds as we go out towards Sister Creek. That's Sister Creek going out that way. Not much of anything going on there, but anyhow, kids, so that's kind of what's going on here on the good ship Lily 2. I've been focusing again another day mostly on real estate work, but also on the also on doing some video editing, but mostly today's been showers and laundry, and you know, some of those sometimes you just got to do that. And like I said, I'm not feeling good. There's something going around the harbor. I caught it. I don't feel good. Got a headache. I feel achy. I've had a constant headache that I've had now for a very, very long time. So just, you know, just not really sure what it is, but I just, you know, achy and stuff. So, oh man. Yeah, pilot, I can't see that. Oh, I see what you did. Okay, I see what you did. Okay, I got it. I got it. Sorry about that, brother. I got it now. See what you did. Thank you for that. Instead of texting me the link, he texted me a screenshot of the link. That's fine. That'll work. I can get it off there. Oh man, let's see. What did I miss? Wow, good people night. Okay. Well, good. Yeah, it really has been a good people. You know, we haven't had hardly any troll activity on the channel at all, have we? Hey, Bermuda Sun. Yeah, beautiful here. It's been really nice here in Miami all day, besides the smell of food all day. Oh, gosh, that's hard. See the fishing net. Have you been able to catch anything? Some snappers. Nothing really to write home about. Nothing spectacular. Hey, Andy. How you doing, brother? Good to see you there. Yep, another beautiful day. A little breezy, a little chilly this evening, but not bad. Somebody sent me a huge bag of dried ancho chilies. Anyone know what I'm supposed to do with them? Oh, man, ancho chilies. Those are good, Miss Shar. Yeah, make some salsa, make some mole, any number of things. Miss Shar, run. Yeah, ancho chilies, sure. Make some home-style tacos, man. Those are good. Those ancho chilies can season up, spice up your whole life. They'll spice up your whole life. Actually, that's probably what I should do. I should probably eat some really good hot Mexican food. That might clean out my gut. Eat some really hot Mexican food and drink some tequila. Just kill off my gut completely and start new with some yogurt after that. That's the thing. Really hot, spicy foods, drink lots of tequila, kill off my gut, and then in the morning eat some yogurt and restart a whole new culture going. Probably a good idea. They're still on the short bus, tasting the windows on the way home from school. Yeah, probably it, pilot. Oh. Whoosh. Yeah, so headachy, achy, my back hurts. I've got a bit of a backache around my neck and shoulders. It's not my lower back like normally hurts. It's all up in my neck and shoulders and shoulder blades and that area. Just kind of stiff and tight, and I don't know. My head just feels fuzzy. My thinking is fuzzy. I'm probably a little slow today on the pickup with stuff. I just feel a little, I don't know, out of sorts, I guess, but. Oh, here comes another helicopter flying overhead. I told you guys, we get a lot of helicopters through here. The pump out guy probably does not want to hear about the chilies. Yeah, probably not, so. Oh, man. He's awful loud. Always amazes me how one helicopter can be as loud as they are. Really loud. Yep, no doctors in the house. Dehydrated? Possibly, I don't know. Isn't Thanksgiving been super busy? Stress? Yeah, no doubt stress is a big factor in that, Ed. Absolutely. Right now, financial stress, but I mean, they're flying over there. We're on a, this is the route from Key Largo to Key West. They fly right over here as they're transiting from Key Largo to Key West. They're constantly flying over, so. You dehydrate. Actually, Andy, there's something going on. There's something going on in the harbor. I'm not the only one who's ill. There's a lot of people here in the harbor that are ill, so. Whoop. Hello, dog. Oh. Yeah, there's some kind of bug going around right now. Actually, I noticed when I took a shower today, I looked a little pale, maybe a little anemic, actually. I don't know. I took my Centrum Silver for those of us over 50. I got my old fogey vitamin, and I took that, and I took some ibuprofen, so hopefully I'll feel better later, tomorrow or whatever. As long as the helicopters are not black, we're okay. There you go. Do you ever drink water? I drink water all the time, Marie. All the time. In fact, my water jug is empty. That's my water jug. Yep. I drink more water than anything else. But yeah, my water jug is empty. I need to fill it, so. Good. Okay, good. Well, thanks, Marie. Anyhow, kids, listen, it's getting late. It's getting dark out here, so he was on rails. Shame with Malcolm, he was on rails. Okay, don't know what that's about. I missed most of the 250s, but I saw the 450s. Good racing. Okay. How'd your daughter do, Andy? How'd she do? I assume she was racing, otherwise you wouldn't have been there. How'd she do? Was she 250 or is she, oh, excuse me, racing in the 450 class? I don't even know what class she is. I know she got a new bike not that long ago, but I don't remember what class it was in. I hope he's okay, everyone. Okay. Have a good evening, Carl and friends. Oh, make sure you take care, darling. We'll see you later. You ruined my fantasy team. Oh, okay. Probably coming back from Gitmo, just dropped Hillary off. God, wouldn't that be nice? Oh, and Pelosi. Saw a thing today, and I don't mean to be political. I'm not trying to be political, but I just saw a thing today that kind of put that in perspective. They were saying that the money that it costs to build the wall would be the equivalent to a husband asking his wife for $57 when their annual income is in excess of $44,000. So wives or guys, if your spouse came over to you and said, "Hey, I'm gonna put a fence around the yard for $57," and you're making $44,000 a year, does that sound like a good investment? I mean, all politics aside, I don't care whether you're for it, against it, or whatever. I'm not arguing that. Just from an economic standpoint, what I spend, if I had $44,000 a year income and I could fence my backyard for $60 even, would I do it? Yeah, I would. That would be a good investment. Fences make good neighbors. I mean, for no other reason, fences make good neighbors. But I'm not saying I'm pro, against, whatever. I'm just saying from an economic standpoint. I mean, I don't see why our government will have to shut down over something as simple as that. I mean, that doesn't seem like it's a big deal. But, sir, may I ask, what are the laws with pension funds splitting equally between spouses when divorce takes place? I don't know. I didn't have a pension to worry about, so. Will you never get rid of it, Dancer? Okay. Yeah, no brainer. Yeah. People think I'm crazy. I love hockey and motocross. Hey, I love hockey and motocross. I'm an old Islanders fan. Many years, so. Oh, what's for dinner? I had pasta again, Andy. I had pasta again. About all we got left. Pasta and canned fruit. That's what's in the pantry right now. Pasta and canned fruit. I've got 4 boxes of macaroni and cheese and 3 boxes of pasta, 3 jars of pasta sauce, and a half dozen cans of canned fruit. And I also have some corn and green beans too. And I think I've got a couple cans of that Campbell's chunky soup stuff, so, which I may have tomorrow because I'm not feeling good. So I may open up a can of that chunky stuff and have that tomorrow. But yeah, the pantry's getting a little bare. I'm gonna have to do a provisioning run pretty soon. But right now I am more concerned about getting my phone bill and mooring ball bill paid. Tell you, working like this, trying to get my real estate business kicked into gear, this is taking a lot longer than I was hoping for, but that's all because, you know, hey, I started in December, the end of the year, slowest month of the year. Of course, we're not going to do much business then, so. Not from California. Pasta with pesto sauce. No, pasta with some ragu, canned jar ragu stuff. They could build a wall every year for the money sent in aid to Israel every year. Well, that's probably true. A nice little bit of olive oil on it. Yeah, a little bit of olive oil would have been nice on it. Yeah, if I had some olive oil. All right, guys, listen, I'm not feeling good. I'm going to end this here. I've just not been feeling great, so. Guys, be good, be careful, take good care of one another. If you see somebody on the street that needs help, help them out. There's a lot of people out in the world hurting right now. Let me give you one more view of the sunset. Actually getting a bit more color right now this evening. Now the sun's getting kind of orangey out there. It's getting kind of pretty. But kind of a little bit of the look of the late night sunset. Anyhow. So with that said, guys, be good, be careful, take good care of one another, and we will have more for you tomorrow. Good night, kids. Oh, and don't forget, in the description down below, there's a link to my PayPal. Really need funds. I've not been asking a lot lately, but right now I could really use some funds. I got some bills and stuff I gotta take care of. So if anybody can, that'd be great. If you can't, that's great too. But we'll have more for you tomorrow, guys. Thanks, everybody.